What's good, everybody? Welcome back. We are back with another NBA March Madness Saturday. That's right, all day basketball. Gotta love it, all right? Oh, and if you haven't heard, MLB has started. This is the first Saturday of MLB. So it's a packed slate today, guys. I'm pumped, I'm excited, even though it may not look like it. I'm slightly under the weather, so you gotta excuse me. That's what's going on, guys. Quick recap. Friday, we continued the push. We went 3-1 overall with two do not plays, two do not plays, so that was a bit of a letdown on the VIP side. But between the free plays and VIP, we went 3-1 overall, okay? So like I said, we're continuing the momentum. Now I have to keep it real about one of the plays that got away, Cam Johnson. That man only put up combined 12 points and assists when he needed 14 to cash. Okay, so he was 2 points away, or 1 point and 1 assist away, however you want to say it, guys. Tomato, tomato. The man came up short. Okay, can't control that, but hey, it's variance. 2-1 on our free plays, 3-1 overall. So hey, whatever. Today, I've got three free plays, okay? And I've got some VIP plays as well, so you guys need to stay tuned. I'm extremely confident about our plays tonight, or for today. If you're not already subscribed, hit that button right now and drop a like on this video, and go check out my winnable page. Link is in the description. Free membership or VIP. Today is a big day, and you want to be locked in, okay? Don't miss out. Before we get into the picks, guys, real quick, if you're not tailing these plays on Better, a platform like Better, you're leaving money absolutely on the table. Don't miss out. You get up to $200 right now for new users that sign up. It's called No Sweat Entries. The way you unlock that is you use my code +1. You scan the QR code, use my code +1, and you'll unlock that bonus where you get $200 free. Pretty much for just signing up as a new user, okay? I'll make it even sweeter for you, okay? If you sign up with my code and you send me a screenshot via text to the number you see here on the screen, I will give you personally free access to my VIP, 30 days, where you get access to all of my detailed plays for free. No, it's on me. It's on the house, okay? So don't miss out. If you're already on Better, check out Novig. They have a nice platform, okay? They have one where you spend $5, you get $50 free deposited to your account. So don't miss the free stuff, guys. You do the same thing. You use my code +UNIT, and so that's PLUSUNIT. If you use my code again, and you send me a screenshot for proof that you use my code, I'll give you access VIP for free in my winnable page as well. So you've got two offers, right? Two offers for free money. Don't miss out, guys. Don't play the game backwards, okay? That's not what we're about here, okay? All right, with that being said, we're gonna move into the very first pick of NBA March Madness Saturday, okay? That's Kobe White, over 14.5 points. He's going up against the Philadelphia 76ers on a nice Saturday afternoon. Kobe White is balling since he's been traded to the Hornets. He's been an absolute problem. I think the books haven't really caught up to him yet. In his last 6 games as a Hornet, he's been averaging 20 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 3.3 assists, okay? In terms of, he's shooting the deep ball really well, too. He's shooting, 3 threes per game. He just dropped 27 points against the Kings Sacramento on Tuesday, and 17 points against the Knicks on Thursday. So 5 of his last 6 games, he scored at least 17 points. Okay, Charlotte, they're in Philadelphia against the 76ers team that's been one of the worst defensive units in the entire league this season. So Kobe White, he's in a groove. He's getting his minutes. He's shooting the ball at an elite level off the bench. Over 14.5 points, that's a gift. Easy money. Let's cash in on that. Over the last 5 games, just taking a look at that, he's hitting the clip. Like I had mentioned, as I just went over on the analysis piece, looking at the numbers, 4 out of 5. So over the past 5 games, he's hitting it at an 80% clip over 14.5 points. Over the past 10 games, it's even a little bit lower at 60%. But hey, 60%, I'll take that all day. And then over 20 games, it's also 60%. So pretty high numbers for me, percentage-wise. And then if we look at how the Sixers, play against opposing shooting guards, as far as how they fare defensively, they're bottom 5 in the league. As I had said, they're one of the worst defensive units in the league as far as points allowed, bottom 5 against opposing shooting guards. And I think that's Kobe White all day. So I'm taking it. First pick of the slip. Okay, second pick, we're going to move over to a different game. Milwaukee against a tough San Antonio Spurs squad. We've got Ousmane Dieng at under 18 points and rebounds. Okay, under 18 points and rebounds. Ousmane, a little bit about him. He's been really solid in the month of March with his role with the Bucks. He's averaging 10.5 points and 4.1 rebounds in his March appearances, and he's been getting minutes as a starter. But here's what the books are pricing in here. So his two biggest recent games were 19 points against Cleveland and 13 points against Utah. So in that game against the Jazz, he only pulled down 1 rebound in 25 minutes, just 1. So even in his best performance, he's not consistently combining for 18 or more. On his average of 5.6 points and 2.5 rebounds, that's barely 8 combined. So the March uptick is real, but 18 is still asking a lot from a player who's averaging well under that for the year. So again, Milwaukee, they're against San Antonio, and the Spurs who have been solid defensively. We all know that. 18 points and rebounds. That's a bit of, I think it's inflated for this guy. So over the past 5 games, he's if you faded him on the under, you would have cashed 60% of the time. Over the past 10 games, it's lower at 50%. And then over the past 20 games, it's back to 65%. So if you faded him, you would have cashed 65% of your tickets on the under for points and rebounds under 18. Let's see, head-to-head matchup. He has not faced the Spurs this year. So the data source that we're going to use, as you know, is how the Spurs fare against opposing centers across the league. And the Spurs are, like I said, they're a top defensive unit in the league. They're top 6 as far as points allowed against opposing centers, and then top 7 as far as rebounds allowed against top centers. So we have every indicator, in my opinion, to bet towards the under on this. So we're going to fade points and rebounds for the second pick of the slip. So that's Ousmane Dieng. And then the third and final free play of NBA Saturday is going to be Tobias Harris. So Tobias, he's with Detroit. He's the 4-man or the stretch 4, whatever you want to call him. Mainly an outside shooter type of guy. They're going against the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're hosting them for NBA Saturday. But I'm going to fade them on points, 14.5 points. The reason why, we're just going to dive into the numbers. I'm not even going to go too much into the analysis, but the numbers here show that if you faded him on under 14.5 points over the past 5 games, you would have cashed 80% of your tickets. Over the past 10 games, you would have cashed 70% of your tickets. 80 and 70, I like that. And then over the past 20 games, it's 65% of your tickets. So I'm not gonna take the over on this one. I don't think he's got what it takes. I just don't see it. He could have an outlier performance, right? Variance happens, but I'm gonna go with the numbers here like I always do, and I'm gonna be strategic. And you guys should too. Don't think with emotion here. He's a power forward, okay? How the T-Wolves fare against opposing power forwards, they're top 9 in the league as far as points allowed. So that's another high compelling reason to kind of go with, this as a third and final pick of the free play. So that's a nice 3-man slip. If you guys are subscribed to the VIP, don't miss out on that because I'm going to have 3 more plays on the VIP side. If you're not subscribed, I have given you guys a couple of jewels on how to get subscribed to the VIP. As I had mentioned, if you're not on Better, check out the code. Use my code where you get up to $200 in bonus picks. You send me a screenshot of the code, or that you use my code. If you're already using Better, you send me a screenshot for no big using my code plus unit. So those are 2 different ways you can access my VIP and Winnable and get access to those additional 3 plays, guys. So don't say that I'm not looking out for you guys or providing you with the information that you need. But those are going to be my official plays. Guys, let me know in the comments what you like, what you didn't like, what you're going to tell versus what you're going to fade. And I wish you guys the best of luck on NBA Saturday. I will talk to you later.